This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for March 18th, 2024. It's currently January 19th, 2024, 2:48 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $481.98. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the March 18th reading was created on January 8th, 2024 at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the corner. So we have a pretty mixed day. 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price levels, the theme card. Usually it's first to the upside, then to downside, then back to the upside, and usually confirms a bullish trend in the midst of that move to the upside. However, when we look at it on the 1 month, looks like we're probably in the midst of some volatility back and forth. Behavior around the high side. We have a nullified strength card. So it may be that out of a decline, there's a big move from the bottom of the range all the way to the top of the range on a one-day chart to meet the high, but it's nullified, indicating that if that move does take place, we'll likely have chart behavior that counteracts it or makes it irrelevant, meaning a decline afterwards. Behavior around the lowest low, we have sideways rotation along key support at the low, and then a big move higher off of that sideways rotation. I'm advised to trade around a sideways S formation within a channel, indicating that there's a resistance and a support, that we decline from resistance to meet the support, reverse go all the way back to the resistance, reverse go all the way back to support, making a sideways S formation, as I should trade around that. The VIX looks like it's going higher as well again today on the 18th. Before we go any further though, I want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips. And that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. So in most cases, we're going to have timing that's like right on point by the hour, sometimes even the minute. But there will be cases where the card's energy going left from right, left to right across the screen does not necessarily line up perfectly with 1 hour of time. So it's important to understand that in cases where we have like plus or minus an hour of wiggle room here or there, to follow the sequence of events that'll keep you on track as far as the prediction. In the pre-market, first off we open lower, and there's an unexpected move out of a decline in the pre-market. Sideways rotation around the open with a sharp drop that stand out in that period of sideways rotation, and we revisit a support level that was recently a past opportunity around the open as well in the midst of that sideways rotation and sharp drop. In the first half hour, there's a rally into a key resistance on a one-day chart from which we decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. So it looks like you could close out of a short. You could close out of a short at the open in the midst of that sharp drop when we revisit a support level. You could probably open up a long for a day trade there and close the long at a near overbought crest or peak around 10 o'clock before a decline through multiple support levels, taking us into a low and trade opportunity between roughly 11 and 12. That Magic card indicates a significant amount of price change and an important trade opportunity. And it looks like around the low, you'd want to open up a long position before a big move to the upside that continues into the 12 to 1 o'clock hour, where we have a breakout on a one-day chart scale minimum, taking us into a high around 130-ish, and a cash out opportunity there at around 130-ish for a day trade. You close that long position there. And then at that point, you could open up a short position for a day trade as well. A decline off of that peak around 130 into a low somewhere near the close, either the close or the following day. But probably around the close, a lot of price change on that last hour after we established support in which was once resistance, somewhere between 2 and 3. There's then a lot of price change between 3 and the close. I'm advised not to chase the decline there around the close. So I would close out of the short position there for a day trade at a low, another low for the day in the midst of price swings. And guys, if you want to get this information sooner, check out early access on our website to all this information. It comes out roughly like a month ahead of where it comes out on the public on public YouTube, allowing for extra planning ability. It's really the only kind of analysis that you can do planning ahead with. But with that said, you can do that so here at our services, SO Meta posts, early access to a post, click here to subscribe. Guys, we're running roughly a 98% average accuracy day after day after day, predicting the chart behavior by the hour with highs and lows throughout the day. We've been doing it for years. Just scroll back. 98% average accuracy. $29 a month, $249 for the year gets you access to all of our public posts on YouTube way ahead of when they come out on YouTube, allowing you to plan ahead. So thank you to everybody that goes ahead and does that. Great way to support the channel. Much appreciation. And that's SPY for the 18th of March. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Make sure to follow if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel to subscribe. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma, guys. Without the 3% of viewers that actually follow through on the rule of karma, we would not be able to put out this content, and nobody would be making money from it. Thank you so much to all my angel investors and to my supporters. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.